and welcome back to the live SwellNet webcast with Every Heat Live. We're here in the NevHouse once again, and we're joined by the Noosa Festival's new celebrity. We've been very lucky to welcome over Ambrose McNeill from over the other side of the pond in New Zealand, and he's been running all of our Instagram lives. So Ambrose, how's your festival?
Mate, I've been having an absolute ball. I've been running around the whole festival site, just phone in hand, trying to capture as many little moments, meet as many people. Having heaps of fun. I think people are really enjoying it. Some people are getting probably pretty pissed off at me, but I'm making lots of friends and loving it.
Now, obviously you've been to quite a few festivals around the world, both here in Australia, over in New Zealand, and over in America and down south in Mexico, I believe, as well. Is there anything unique about the Noosa Festival in particular?
Yeah, well, I haven't been to a festival before that has the duration. It runs over 8 days. It's a long time, that every day there's something on, every night there's something on. And just that it's, I guess because of how long the festival's been running, there's a real culture around it. You know, I've met guys that have been coming here for like 20 years, etc. A lot of the festivals that I've been going to are pretty new, so they're just starting to establish these small groups, but this is a much wider community that comes to it, which is really cool. You know, you've got guys that are 14 years old and competing, or 10 years old, and then you got guys that are over 70, which is cool, and that's why we surf, and that's why I'm a longboarder, is for that sort of being able to integrate with all those different people. Yeah.
Now, speaking of festivals, rumour has it you run a little shindig over in New Zealand.
Yeah, so I started my own festival. I love going to surf comps. I love the vibe around it. And New Zealand was kind of missing our own one. You know, there was a bunch of stuff went on for a few years, and then it kind of fell apart with sponsors, etc. And me and my friends just decided that we'd start our own. It's called the SingleFin Mingle, and it's an annual event now, and coming up in a few weeks now, 7th and 8th of April, we'll run our 4th annual event. We're really excited about it. It's cool.
Fantastic. Now, as well as doing all of our Instagram live feeds and making an absolute fool of yourself, you haven't been making quite such a fool of yourself in the water. You've been surfing some of the divisions as well. What have you been in?
Yeah, I surfed the Teams Challenge and the Logger, and yeah, any excuse to try to get out there with a few people, Thomas, is totally worth it, and had a great time. I managed to squeeze through a heat in the Logger, which I was very pleased about, but got pipped out yesterday, and hey, it's awesome to be able to surf it with 4 or 5 people and get amongst.
Now, a major part of the festival that I, unfortunately, being locked into First Point and doing a lot of commentary and media, don't ever get the chance to experience, happens around at the further points. You know, the festival is always welcoming people from all over the world. We get 500 entrants each and every year, and so there's real camaraderie, and a lot of people free surf around at the further points. How is it around there?
Yeah, it's so fun. Again, previously to working with the festival, the last few years I've come as a competitor, and that's a big part of it. Is obviously you can't surf out here when the comp's going, so we'll come and watch the heats, see all your friends, cheer them on, and then once everyone's done, head round to Tea Tree or Nationals and park up there with a rug and a bunch of food and stuff, and spend the rest of the day there. So there's always a big kind of crew hanging out there, and a really good time to be had, and that's sort of like the second meeting ground. It's down at the comp site to watch your friends in the heat, and then it's probably round to one of the Tea Tree or Nationals, one of the points, to hang out for the rest of the day, and then inevitably it's on to one of the watering holes in town to finish the night. Yeah.
Now, there's not much left time on the clock for the festival. We're slowly winding down to the pointy end. Is there anything you're particularly looking forward to in the last few divisions?
Oh, well, look, just as the field narrows down, even those round 1 heats of sort of the Logger and the Nose Rider, the women's Logger, were all incredible. So now you're just left with a handful of the world's best. I can't wait to watch today's Logger semis. That's the division I'm in, so I get pretty excited about watching the best go at it. And then the finals, the waves are so good, and like just seeing what these guys can do with it is pretty inspiring and a lot of fun to just be on the beach and hooting away with everyone. So yeah, frothing for finals, and definitely some good nights to be had with everyone as we close out the festival for sure as well.
Fantastic. Thank you, Ambrose McNeill. Now, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Just a reminder that on Instagram, it's Noosa_festival_of_surfing. We've got another account on there, but that's defunct. So make sure you get on, watch the live videos that Ambrose is putting together. They're absolutely hilarious, and they're pretty informative as well. He gets some really good action captured. So join us there and also right here on our webcast, courtesy of SwellNet.